All right. Can you guys hear me now? All right, everybody. Welcome to Mr. Jungle's live stream. Right now, we are covering Ethereum to $3,000 before the London hard fork plus market updates. Make sure you guys always hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, I'd like to remind you this is not financial advice. And we do this for entertainment purposes only. Shout out to Eliseo. Shout out to all my Latinos. Shout out to every single one of you guys. ¿Cómo está todo el mundo? How's everybody doing? Estamos activos mirando los charts. We're out here actively looking at the charts. I want to start off today with Bitcoin. The reason I want to start off with Bitcoin is because so many people ridiculed what we talked about for weeks and weeks and weeks. And if you check what I have here, you have a chart that is easy to understand. I told you guys this is a correction signal. Green right here would have been a top. Right here, we came down. We went from 64,000. We already know we went to 29,000. Some charts say 28,000. You know, and that's fine. But you saw how we went from that 29,000 and closed at $42,000. Or maybe 41.9. I'm pretty sure we closed at 42,000. King Richard says, any chance of BTC crashes, I need to get back in. I wouldn't say a crash, but I say there is an opportunity in order to maybe get in at a better position. There's the chance that we test that 36 again. Would be healthy. Let's show you why I think that would be healthy. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 consecutive days closing green, closing in positive. The last two have been red, and that's fine. Our first level of support is going to be 38.3. Our second level of support is going to be 36.5. And like I said before, we could probably come down to 35.408. Will it happen? No one knows, but you need to be prepared for anything. And you need to understand the dynamics. Well, King Richard, I think you've been part of this channel for a while. You've seen we've shoot it pretty straight here. So let's talk about realistics. We said 65,000 or 4,000 was not the top. We clearly stated that months and months and weeks and weeks and days. We also said we had a W formation and that, that 29K was going to be bottom, and that's how it happened. We said we need to get over $36,000, and we did. And we bounced all the way over to 40 and came back down to close to 36. Now all everyone talks about is black swan events and how the world's going to end and all this other stuff. All I'm saying is the more you continue to listen to these narratives, the more money you're going to miss out on. Again, this is not financial advice. You know, yes, Stellar, give me a little bit, and I will, and I will. And I want you to know we crossed a key pivotal point at 40,645. Would it be okay to come back down? Absolutely, that would be healthy. And that's where you have to take the real news with what the charts are saying. DK Crypto 503, welcome to the chat. Hey, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to his channel, DK Crypto 503. And Ethereum to surpass BTC in 2022 could happen very well. Very well could happen. Ethereum. Now, you guys know I have a Signals group. I have multiple Signals groups. And I was currently traveling, and I said, you know what? I'm going to make a trade, but I didn't. And it's probably one of the ones that made me a little bit upset today. Because when I left, we were at around this range right here, 2573. My drive was about an hour and change. And boom, 2691. And sometimes those are the things that you go back and reflect on, and you're like, man, I could have made it. This is the importance, and I can't stress that enough, of having moon bags, of having your trading bags, your long terms. If you believe crypto is the future, why would you not hold Ethereum? Why would you not hold Bitcoin? Maybe, and the number one reason I get is, well, I can't afford a full Bitcoin. Well, you don't have to buy a full Bitcoin. You can buy literally pieces of Bitcoins, pieces of Ethereum, pieces of any cryptocurrency. And that's where you're going to make your mark. As you see here on the daily, this is according to Coinbase. If we were to zoom out like this is one of the ugliest inverse head and shoulders I've ever seen. And probably there's not a case for it. But according to the data that we have presented, we have strong reason to believe that AMP is going to pump soon. I mean, AMP the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days of, straight gains. 1, 2, 3, 4 of downs. Same thing with VET. We had nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you're still gaining. The truth is, AMP, A, and KR, man, nobody could tell you which one's going to be the better position. I'm going to be, frank with you. You guys have been a part of Dungles for a while. You guys have seen Mr. Dungles turn 5,000 into over 100,000 easily with VET1 Harmony. So I'd like for you guys to understand that AMP is posing the same thing where you can make nice gains. VET at 889. I mean, the market's slowing down. It's healthy. We do have an inverse head and shoulders here. We have a little bit of a breakout, but that's not a breakout. Like I've said, we could still come down to 776. And that's what you need to be paying attention to. You don't need to be worrying about, oh, Binance did this, crypto did this, oh, 6 months down the road, this, the news, this. Fudge all that. Screw all that. You don't need to know that. What you need to be aware of is what your coins are doing. You out here watching channels promoting Ethereum and Bitcoin and you ain't got a damn cent in it. You gotta worry about the coins you're in. Obviously, Bitcoin dominates the market. It's the number one cryptocurrency. Ethereum is the number two. It follows. Ethereum could potentially flip Bitcoin. And Ethereum to $3,000 before the London hard fork, which is Wednesday, is very feasible. And yes, after most forks, there's drips, there's drops. We call it drip drops. Why do we call it drip drops? Because the market could either drip or it could drop hard. You know, you guys have seen time after time. If you're in Signals group, I see Aaron from the Signal group. I see Jay Torres from the Signal groups. You guys have seen the games. You guys have seen things. So we have DK Crypto 503 says January 2022, 35,000 ETH, 8K. You have the same year, so I'm not yeah, understanding that one, my friend. Please post it up again. So AMP is at 7. You guys have seen this. It's not a secret. BTC to 35, ETH to 8K. Ooh, that would be interesting to see. I mean, I still think that we see $100,000 by the end of the year. That's just my opinion. You know, and I think Mr. Dungles is of the same thinking. You know, and let's look at the 1 hour chart on AMP. You see that, you know, we've continued a downwards trajectory and we've continued to go down. But it's been rejected at 6.9. Pretty sure 6.98, 6.97. And I want you to take the time and understand what is actually going on. So a lot of these coins need to consolidate. This is simple consolidation. You know, you guys have seen it go parabolic to 12 cents, and that is parabolic because from 5 cents to 12 cents is a 7-cent gain. You may not want to admit it because you're looking for 1,000x, 500,000x, whatever the heck you're looking for, because you want to be an instant gratified person going for $1,000,000 instead of being content and having your daily goals. I have I think 20 or 21-year-old in my group, probably the youngest member in my group, or he might be even younger than that. And he makes his goals. He says, I'm making 100 a day. Sometimes he makes 80. Sometimes he makes 200. Sometimes he makes 300. There is absolutely no reason for you not to make money. It doesn't matter. For so long, people said bearish trend, and we were still teaching you how to make money. ETH to 8K, I could see it 100%. I think Bitcoin will surpass 100,000 this year and it'll come down. When we say these goals, it doesn't mean, hey, it's going to stay there. It means it's going to hit and probably come crashing down. 100%. You know, we've said this. AMP dropping, nothing new. It's doing what it does best, and it's, you know, just we're holding. Let me see. Mr. Dungle's position is still holding. He will be holding. And that's that. Obviously, this is an amazing entry point, not financial advice, but this is a hell of an entry point. And Stellar said, let me check out B Pro. Let me check it out for him before I forget. Let's see. One second, my friend. I am on it right now, not the Bitcoin pair. All right, you are obviously in profit. This is on the 1 hour chart. It looks like it exploded from is under a penny to over a penny. Went down. This usually signifies a correction, obviously. It's not going to be a top, but it is a correction. As you see, it's continuing to come down. I would look for it to come down significantly. Probably cross even close to that penny mark, probably just shy of a penny or that penny mark. And it could also be a thing if you see these candle wicks. So it means it started here, but at some point it came all the way down, it came all the way up. Same thing with this one. So do not be surprised if this turns green as well. These are on the hourly candles. If we were to switch to the 4 hourly candles, again, same thing. It's having its time. And go to the daily candle. So you went from 4 cents, we came crashing down. This is all 2021, and we started here at about 0.02, and this is just literally 9-10 days ago. It has since close to 5x'd. So stellar B Pro, in my opinion. I mean, it was a phenomenal buy. I don't know what price you got in. You know, again, this is an amazing call. Whoever made it, or if you made it, congrats. That is huge. It bottomed out at 0.0026. You know, and congrats to everybody that got in it at 0.00034 and kept it all the way to 4 cents, because I'm telling you right now, that's life-changing money. I have no opinion on the farm token on Coinbase at this time, or any of the 4 listed tokens, including that. Eliseo Villas says, let's make more money. Let's make money on this altcoins end of year, but also buy BTC with profits. Absolutely. I'd like you guys to just, oh my god, I'm tired. I'd like you guys to take time and, study. Go back through the videos. There's a lot of great content on this channel. Not just because Mr. Dungles put it out, but, it's amazing content that could literally shape your financial future. None of it's advice. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Follow on Twitter at mdungles. Who else do you know is doing this? Watch this. Let's see. Go to home. So, Mr. Dungle's new giveaway, you have until August 20th to submit your videos. DM or public doesn't matter. 4 lucky winners will each win $500 on August 21st. Post or DM a video of why $500 will help you out and what you will use it for if you win. Ready, set, go. I like this. Share and subscribe to Twitter. I've gotten, I think, probably 5 videos now. I had 1, 2, 3, actually 4 videos. People don't like free money. Dungles gave away, 1,000 last month? Probably more than that, but just say this giveaway 1,000. Listen, we're 2 hours away from the close of the day. We've got about hour 49, hour 48 minutes. I will be doing a special live stream at 7:30. See how things have recouped. Again, we still have Ethereum. We have B Pro, which is Stellar YTC. I think I can't even see that right now. Um, let's see. So go ahead and give me some questions while we're still on the air. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and check out. Obviously, AMP. So many coins that have done well over the day today. Sunday is a blah day. That's just the simple truth of the matter. Um, still at 7 entry point. I don't do social media. You still gonna give me a chance to get that 500? Most people don't do social media, but they created Twitter just to do my giveaways. Uh, Mr. Dungles does a lot of giveaways. And so many people are panicking. So many people, and I'll tell you why they're panicking, and I'll pull it up why they're panicking. Because they sold when they shouldn't have sold. And, a lot of them didn't have the capital to get back up on their feet. They bought Bitcoin at 64,000 and then chased projects and then lost. So I'd like for you to understand that tomorrow will probably be some sort of a red day. Again, we have the London hard fork. We have a lot of money behind crypto right now. So maybe we don't and we stay green until, buy the rumor, sell the news. DK Crypto says, do you have to submit a video to you or can I message Twitter giveaway? You do have to submit a video via Twitter. You can either make it public or send it to my DMs. And then Mr. Dungles will review them. And then he'll be like, oh, well, And then, however the selection process is. And then on the 21st, we'll come on air and share with you guys. And if you have any questions, feel free. To ask. I'll be here for a little bit longer. Theta, can you see? Theta is going places. That is the truth. Theta apparently a little bit down right now, trading at $6. Well, let's. Can you show? Can you show how you know when to sell? Yeah. Dungle, what's up, Pebbles? So Theta $6.04. You guys know we're a big fan of Theta here at the Dungles Network. We have 24-hour volume is pretty strong, significantly nice. Market cap 5 billion, circulating supply right under a billion. Still an amazing coin, still an amazing price. This coin during this alt 2.0 season will do a lot of numbers, and that just means gains. You can get it on KuCoin here, USA, and you can probably get it overseas on Binance. So make sure you get that. So Theta is stamped by Mr. Dungles. So something 420 says, do you think German institutional buying starting August 2nd will move the market much? It very well could, and let's be honest. How much would they buy? How would we know right away? Obviously, there's ways to tell, but could it, would it, should it? I'll be frank with you guys. what's coming into the picture is going to be heavy. All right. People want Bitcoin at $100,000. Now, I'm going to tell you, we hit 64 again. We go up to 70, 76. Don't be surprised if there's a sudden decrease. Just don't be surprised. Really, don't be surprised. And can you show how you know when to sell, says King Richard? So I'll give you a brief example. I do have a signals group. Follow on Twitter for a chance, or not a chance, just follow on Twitter and send Dungles a DM, and you'll be able to get information on how to join the group. Basically, I will show you with this. So you saw earlier today, 775. So when to sell? You see we're forming a head and shoulders pattern on the 1 hour chart. We'll trade here sideways a bit and then come down is what I'm thinking. This is a head, this is a shoulder, and that's a shoulder. So right now, if I'm in 793 and I'm in profit, I'm going to be like putting up my deuces, and I'm gone. Could it, break up to the upside? Absolutely. But again, make sure you understand what's, in play. When I say that, this is what I mean. Don't buy here to sell here because you freak out. I want you guys to start practicing something. You're not going to be able to say 7 says at the bottom because you don't have a genie ball. You don't know. But you see it slowly climb up. You're like, okay, 7 7. It closed at 7-11, but it really closed at like 7:09. Cool. I'm done. I'm getting in. I'm not getting out until it reaches 7.5, half a penny. So hourly, it depends. 1 hour, 4 hour, daily. You saw the 1 hour had a, head and shoulders formation forming. And then here I can give you a perfect case of an inverse head and shoulders as well. You have a major in head versus and shoulders here, which didn't break out and came down. So you have another one here. So it leads me to believe that we shall be seeing at least 9 cents pretty soon. How soon? Don't know. Can we retest again lower levels? Yes. Do I expect these prices to continue to drop significantly? No, unless something happens in the market. You got to remember, if Bitcoin drops or some crazy thing happens, then yes. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Right here. And if you bought right around here, then you're upset, but you're still, decent. And sure, we could see 6.4. I'd be really upset if we saw 4.8. But just, make sure you know what to see, and that's patterns you want to be forming. Your favorite pattern should be inverse head and shoulders, meaning you're getting ready to break out at some point or another, and your least favorite should be head and shoulders, meaning you're getting ready to go up shit's creek. And again, you guys just see how that is. And like I said, I'm going to probably step away for a little bit and then do a Douglas, how many projects is too many to be holding moonbags in? That's more like a personal choice. You don't want to spread yourself thin. Peace out, DK. You don't want to spread yourself thin, but at the same time, moonbags are the ones where you're like, okay, bet I know it's going to this price. It's just going to be a matter of time. So just keep that in mind. So you go by hour. Oh, this guy's answer that. So yeah. So maybe I don't know, but I know people have 10, 15, 20 different projects in moonbags, and that's fine. So just keep that in mind. And I'm going live here at 7:30, 7:45 EST to monitor the weekly close. Let's pull up Bitcoin real quick. You see Bitcoin just dropping right now, which is what we anticipated. I let my signals group know ahead of time, and like I said, we have a voodoo, and this could be significant. We had 2 nice weeks. We're still going to close in the green because we're not dropping. We'd have to drop to 29 to not close in the green. Or actually, we'd have to drop to 35 below. But as you see, there is room to come back down. So thank you guys. I will be back, and we will be monitoring these markets. Thank you. Take care. God bless. Jesus love.